Hello everybody, welcome back, or welcome to another BC Law EdTech tutorial. In these videos, I like to go over tips and tricks for using EdTech resources available to you here at Boston College. For those of you that take advantage of using Panopto for course recordings, you may not be aware that you have the ability to quickly and easily edit those recordings. Panopto has a great built-in editor that makes it easy for you to cut out unwanted content from your recording. If you've ever ended a class early and then found yourself talking maybe to a TA about exam answers while the room was still being recorded, or maybe wanted to cut out time given to students to work in breakout groups or in group assignments, then this video is definitely for you. So let's get started. The first thing you'll want to do is access the Panopto video you wish to edit. The easiest way to get to that is through Canvas. So if you go to bc.edu/LMS and then log in, you'll be brought to your Canvas dashboard where you can select the course where you'd like to edit the video. Choose Panopto Recordings from your course navigation. And then in the Panopto folder that appears, you'll hover your mouse over the video that you wish to edit and then click the Edit button. So this example video is a workshop I gave at the beginning of the semester. I'll just use this as a quick guide to show you how to use the edit tools. There's actually a lot of features in this, and for the purpose of this video, I'm going to keep it to just cutting out content in the video that was recorded. So the first thing you'll notice at the bottom of the screen is this timeline, and on the top section it will show you the audio as well as the video that was recorded. And if you were recording the screen, at the bottom section you may see thumbnails of things like your PowerPoint or something along those lines. So the first thing you'll probably want to do is to zoom in on the timeline, especially for a course because they're usually, at least an hour long, if not maybe up to 2 hours, and it's kind of hard to get fine-grained control over how long you want to cut things out. So if you hover over the magnifying glass slider here, you can actually slide this to the right to zoom in on the timeline, and it will increase the amount of time that you'll see down here. So you may have to scroll some more, but at least you'll have a better idea of how to edit the beginning and end of the video, for instance. By default, the scissor icon will be selected, and this is how you cut items from your video. Now, the nice thing about using the scissor tool is that this is all non-destructive editing, which basically just means that you're able to cut things out of the video without actually deleting them, which is kind of nice in case you ever want to go back to add things in. You'll have all of the content of the video still available to you. I suggest leaving this checkbox here for previewing cuts during playback. So what this will do is allow you to play the video and see exactly how those cuts play out after you're done editing the video itself. So all you need to do is click anywhere on the timeline and then drag your mouse, or if you're using a laptop on the trackpad, you just click down and then drag to the right or left depending on how much time you want to cut out of the video. So let's say in the first 30 seconds I know I'm just doing my setup here for the workshop and I actually don't want to include that, then I would just click and drag to the 30-second mark here. If you wanted to, let's say, cut out something in the middle of the video, I'll just scoot down a little bit further on the timeline, then you just click and drag anywhere on the timeline and it will actually cut that out. So you'll see this dark gray sort of transparent area show up. That is actually the cut of the video. So once the playhead or the time in the video gets to this point, which is about 1 minute 34 seconds, it will actually skip this entire section and jump to this next section. And that's really all there is to it. You could do that at the beginning of the video by dragging from the beginning here to whatever point you'd like to end. Similarly for the end of the video, so you would scroll all the way to the right. Let me just zoom out a bit here. So I can scroll all the way over to the right to the end of this workshop, And then if I just click and drag from the very end of the video to whatever point I'd like to cut out, I could do that here. And there you go. So if you ever make any mistakes, it's very easy to fix. You can simply hover your cursor over the shaded area until you see that little double arrow icon. That means that you can drag that back to wherever point you want. So I can just drag this back a little bit if I just wanted to edit it, or if I wanted to completely remove that cut, I could drag it all the way back out. Same thing, let me scroll back over to the left here for just a second. In that section of the video where it's in the middle, same thing. You just hover over the end of that cut. You can drag it back on top of the other side. When you let go of your cursor, it removes the cut entirely. So that's actually it for this video tutorial. I hope it was helpful for you. Just make sure to click apply in the top right corner to save your changes. If you did find it helpful, make sure to hit subscribe to get notified when more videos like this show up in the future, and thank you for watching.